Hi everyone, it's the Canny Crafter, and I have decided just to sort of come in and out, show you what I've made off camera and show you a couple of things on camera that I think you might be interested in, something you might not have seen before. So let's see, what did I do off camera? Oh, I can't remember. Oh, yes. A giant, I mean it's giant, that is 8 inches tall, a journaling card, and I wanted to show you how I did this bit. So this was the negative from the stars I die cut for that little book we put in the vellum pocket, and that's just some texture paste embellishmenty stuff. That's tissue paper behind the stars, and on the back I just stamped a little spotty doggy, and there's Lady cut out of the Disney Annual. So I've come on to show you how to do that. It's a little bit fiddly, but it's really cute. And I embellished the pocket too with some of the scraps. That was a scrap of blue paper out of that booklet, and I just used that same die again to cut out some paw prints, which are still stuck to the pad on my cutting machine. And that is just some pattern paper. I thought he was cute. So this is going to go, where are we? In this pocket here, which I've also made a tag for. This was just some of the yellow card with the napkin over. Out of that little doggy book, I just cut that down. And this is a Tim Holtz sticker. So I realised I couldn't just keep using the same stamp sentiments over and over. On the back I did cover the stitching up. I wish I had, because I realised the card was ephemera and it was bending when I was trying to put it in. So I wish I'd backed that after I'd stitched it. But the stitching was making it difficult to get in and out. So I just had to put a scrap of orange card over it and just a bit of washi. So that goes in there, like so. It might have a topper yet, I haven't decided. Have I done anything else? I don't think I have. Okay, so here is another die cut negative of some stars. And I've been really mindful of how I've been doing my die cutting just so I can use the negative. So I've been making sure I've had it on straight edge paper, not wonky cattywampus. Not a great word, I don't know if I'm using it right. And I've been mindful of my placement of my dies as well, just because then there's less waste and you get really cool things like this. So from the tissue paper I selected some poachy pies, and we're going to stick them behind the stars just so you can see the little faces. And it's as simple as that. The difficult bit is cutting around the stars. So I have to keep an eye on the time. So I just put the star over it like so. As you can see, we are covering a star just here, so I want to get rid of that bit. So just flip it over. Be careful you don't cut too much off, because I've done that once and I have had to patch it, which is possible. Just cut that down there. Okay, let's do another one. Let's do this one. So again, glue around the star. Place it over your doggy. So cut off that excess there and cut this bit here. can always come in with more glue afterwards. I should be putting this bottle on its side. I think it's going to be needing refilling soon. Oops. Okay. I think this is a great way to use the tissue paper because it's such a thinner material. Oh, that's so cute. Ah, we're good. There. I'm just really making a feature with it. So I'm just gonna stick some glue on just to catch some of these edges in. And then just go over it all with glue. I am being mindful just to go around the stars though, because I don't know if the glue will show through those holes. And then I'm just going to put it on here like so. Now this could have been made, I could have backed it onto some more card and made it into a little tuck spot. But I think it's cute just like that. I think it might need some stamping though. So let's put our rubbish in the bin. Let's see. Just there's a couple of spaces. I haven't really used these ones yet. We've got these little bones. Let's do some little bones. I'm bringing the stays on because it stays on. Yeah, I like that. That's cute. I might have to get a little wallet to put my stamps in because they keep sliding out of the plastic. Okay, I'm trying to tidy as I go because I've just spent half an hour tidying my desk. So can we see that? I do think that's cute. And it just brings a little something to that page, and then you pull that out and you've got that little beautiful tag. Actually, it's quite a big tag. And that's the sort of tag I was on about when I said before, if you didn't have a die, rectangle, snip the corners, top corners at a diagonal, and you've got a basic tag shape. So and definitely when you're working with thin card, layer it up. So I don't know if I want anything on this page. We talked about a tuck spot on that side. Could we do a tuck spot or should we just have it plain? I don't know. I have more of those stars, but I don't think I want to use them. Because they're quite big. Let's pull them out. I think that would be too much of the same in one spot. We do have this little... No, it blends in too much. Oh, we do have this. Nope, does not work either. Okay. Should we put anything on there? I do love that. I can hear an ice cream there. We could have another lady. What about the Lady and the Tramp there? Let's fussy cut this out. Oh, okay. I fussy cut those out. I'm gonna have to get some new scissors out. They're just not. They're not as sharp as I'd like. But I think I might want to put something behind it. I put all my little scraps in this plastic wallet, so excuse the rustling. Not that. None of that. Not that at all. You know what I wish I had? A paw print embossing folder. Oh no, that's quite cute. Can you hear that weird noise? It's like a demonic ice cream van. And I do like that. A little something else. Demonic ice cream van. Like I want the woof at the top, like so. I'm going to cut to the top of that meow. And I am keeping them little bits. Actually, I think it may be better on that side because then you get to see more of the words. So if that's the case, no, I definitely like it over there. Oh, up there, like that. Okay, I'm going to glue that down. Look at how adorable that is. I think that's just so cute. And it just gives that page a little focal point. It's adorable. Okay, now we need to do something at the back. Ooh, we have this page here. Now this is a good journaling spot, so I don't want to do too much to it. We could come in with a stencil and just give it a bit of a background. I'm just wondering, you can't really see that on that page. This, if you remember, I tried to be clever with the dye and completely misjudged it. I'm wondering if we could make this into a stencil. Well, not even make it, just use it as a stencil over this page. Should we just try it? Straight on the page, or should we do it on some drop paper? Let's do it on some drop paper first. Okay, I think I'm going to go with antique linen just because it's a light colour. Well, it works as a stencil. However, I don't really like the colour of it on the paper. That's the same paper. It looks a bit poopy, like poopy. What about this pink? We have a pink. The pink looks better. Pink definitely looks better. Okay. I have to do this quickly because I'm supposed to be going out. I just sort of think I'm going to do it to the corners. And it's just going to be very faint. It's beautiful. I'm just going to do it around the edges, I think. I love it. I wish I had one of those blendy brush things. It's gorgeous. Wow. You see that? It's subtle, you can still write over it, but it's just giving that page something else. Huh. So there you go. Another thing to do with your die cut negatives, make them into a stencil. I mean, come on, in all honesty, that would have got thrown away if I hadn't found a use for it in this folder. Folder, journal. And instead, it has given us a page. I still think it needs more. But for the time being, we have a stencil. Okay, it needs more. What does it need? Does it need one of these Poochie pies stamped on it? Or oh, I don't know. I'm just so excited by that working. I think I do like that way. Hold on. So much for trying to keep a tidy workspace. Oh, that's so cute. Does it need anything else? Or do we think that is it? Let's bring in our book. Video. Put it in. What about a Tim Hortons sticker? I wish there was animal ones. These are just the small talk ones. I had these a while. I think I like the white on the back. There is nothing like a dream to create the future because it sleeps. Just don't know where I want it. Do I want it right across the bottom there like that? No, I think I want it down there like that. Right, you know what I'm going to do though? I'm just going to gently go over it with some pink. Just what's left on the sponge, and then I need some glue because I've been holding these stickers for so long, there's just nothing really sticky to them. As you can see, that's stuck down and peeled up beautifully. Oh, there. I think that page is done. I'm calling that page done. So for this page, I want to make like a removable portfolio type thing. I just thought that would be fun, like something you could take out with you and just something to play with. Okay, so I had a plan, and I don't know how this is going to work on camera because it's going to involve a scoreboard. So firstly, we need, well, we don't need, I am using a piece of 12 by 12 scrapbook paper that I'm going to cut down. I'm going to pull in my paper trimmer first. Two, I've already marked it but I forgot what I marked it at. 9.5 inches, that is. Ugh. Keep that. Got a bit of scrap. Okay, my scoreboard, my proper scoreboard is very big. We want the inches side. Oh, that's centimetres. It's inches. I'm gonna have to. It's covered in glitter. I hope that doesn't impede the scoring capabilities. Okay, I'm just gonna have to put it this way and do it this way. Obviously, you can do it whichever way your scoreboard works. If you don't have a scoreboard, you can just fold it, I assume. So I want to score it. So I've drawn a little diagram. So let's talk through it. So I want to divide it into 3 sections. So 12 divided by 3 is 4. So I'm going to score across the 12-inch side at every 4-inch interval. So that would be 4. This is where my maths comes in. I know I'm not very good, but I think I know my 4 times table. And 8. And if that is wrong, there is no hope for me with numbers. So, fold that over. Push it down. Fold that over. Push it down. And I think I may have to take a slither off. I don't know if you can see, it's like poofing a bit. So to get it like flat, we may just have to take the tiniest amount off there. So I do believe that is all we need the scoreboard for. Was that it? Yes, it was. As I say, you don't even have to use a scoreboard. So we want to take a slither off here. I'm just going to use the my ruler. And I did that blind. Well, not blind, but I got a very straight line. Yep, that is lying much better now. So, bring this back in. I said in this corner I want a pocket. Now I was going to use this, but it's too small. So let's go and get our paper sponge. I don't think we'll don't have anything. Oh, we might. Oh, we do. My goodness. Okay. Before I stick that down though, obviously we'll have to trim it. Excuse me. I'm debating. Do I want to cover that somehow? And I think I do. Do you know what I was looking at? These pages. So that's from the annual and that's from the nursery rhyme book. So, oops. I'm just trying to visualize. Okay, first things first, let's put this pocket down to size. So we'll want it about that line there and that line there. So just a quick and easy triangle, that's all that is. Got a little mark there I want to take off. I'm going to tear this into its parts and I'm just going to fold that over for now. See, it wouldn't be long enough. Yeah. Good job, we cut that corner first. Okay, so we're looking at something longer, which would be these annuals. Not that page. That page would work. Just checking that there's nothing else. Okay, so let's try and cut this page. We have that cut out there. And this I'm going to stick on here. And I'm just wondering if it wouldn't fit. This might fit though. Let's just fussy cut that out before we stick anything down. Oh, that fits beautifully on there. So I didn't actually fussy cut, I did something called kiss cutting, which is when you leave a slight border. So if that goes there like that and that goes there like that. I know I want like a flippy up notebook there. Ooh, I just had a thought. It's dangerous when I start thinking. Could we do an actual flippy up notebook? That would then flip up like that. And you would have your notebook paper there, like so. And then you've also got all of this which I think I could visualise putting a pocket there in a tagging, just because that wouldn't be very hard to write on unless you turned it upside down or re-rotated it. So I think that is going to go there like that. And I'm also thinking I want to make that into a pocket. So my thought is now to just panel all of these with the same thing. So I've glued this first panel in straight to the paper. I glued this panel, which I made a little bit smaller, give it a little frame again, just because when it was the full size you couldn't really tell it was a flap. I think now you can tell it's something interactive. And I've just glued that down, and we'll have some sheets of paper going down here. And for this one, I glued to the rest of the, it is covered in yuck, the rest of this, and cut a half circle. My circle punches broke. It completely seized up. I'm waiting on another one. I thought it would be here today, but I don't think the postman's been yet. Anyway, wondering. I ran it through the die machine with a circle die. I just put half the circle die over it. And this I'm going to attach down on 3 sides, so that when this is flipped up, you can access this as a pocket. So I'm just going to take the PVA and go down the top, the bottom. Oh, I need to refill my PVA. I'll get a pin in it. Oh yeah, that's good and proper. So now we have a pocket here. Oh, it does lift up, I promise. And I've glued this pocket down here. Put that down there. So I want to put this little bit down here. Just gonna tidy up this edge a bit. It's probably now completely not swaying. I know, but I want to sort of layer some stuff up behind it. Make a little cluster. So let's see. Okay, before I get the sticking the pad in, and we'll probably be making things to go in here, I want to think about decorating the front cover. Why does this seem like it's... Oh, I know what I've done wrong. I'm thinking this is way too big, because bring my diagram back in. This is only supposed to be 7 inches. I was supposed to fold that up to make the pocket. I can't believe I've done that. Is there a way to remedy it? I could cut it across. I can't believe I've done that. Well, I can, it's me. My problem is this cluster here. Bring in my ruler. Or just anything straight. If we cut that across. Those heads are going to be in some weird places. Is it too late? We could use that somewhere else. Let's just stick that on my glue book for now. Okay. I think I can save it. That's when it's really stuck though. If I cut it across. Oh, I can't believe I've done that. I knew it was going too well. Okay. I will go and try and cut this as best I can. So I've cut it down. Oh, that was so stressful. I've lost my border here, but I think if I corner punch these, it'll be alright. Okay. We have a sad excuse for a pocket here. It is like the tiniest pocket ever. Good job I didn't start making ephemera for it. That would have been more cutting down. So now it should fit. And it would just go in there like so. Oh my goodness. I'm still having palpitations. Okay. There you are. It was a mistake and we fixed it. So let's go back to my diagram. So I originally had planned was I would cut my 12 by 12, so it would be 12 by 9.5. Okay, then I would score at 4 and 8 to get my 3 sections. Then I would score at 7 inches along the 12-inch side. Am I making sense? That would fold up. I would remove the 2 bottom panels here, and that would make my pocket. That was my original plan. So for the front, I have pulled in the die cut negatives. I've took a couple more stars out just to give it the length I needed. And I thought I would do what we've done previously and decorate the big stars with the Dalmatians. I'm going to choose Rolly and probably that one. And then for the little ones, just because these Dalmatian heads are a bit big, I'm going to take some more of the tissue paper and put the little doggy heads in. So I'll go and do that off camera because I've already done it once on video. So I cut out my Dalmatians. That one's got a little bit wrinkly. And I set them behind the stars, and I infill the little stars with the napkins. And then I have a dog hair stuck to it. And I just fill in the blank spaces with some of the paw print stamps. And then I stamped onto some orange cardstock just with the woof stamp over and over. And I've stuck this on off centre so I can put a notch in to make this a convenient little pocket. I think that is so cute as a cover. So we have this, and we need to make something to go in it. I want to decorate this, and I don't know how to do that. I have some stars that I cut out. Still have this as well. I think that's too similar to that image. So I'm going to pull in my dog day book. Yeah. So I said that and it sounded wrong, and let's see what we have. Now it needs to be something that will fit in there. So I have here 3 possibilities. I am thinking between these 2, and I'm going to see that one just because that's got the pen on it. So what else do we want to put on here? Let's first cut this down. So that is cut down. Ooh, retract my blade. Try to get that star on there and cover out them words. Oh no, that's cute, like a little frame. It still needs something behind it though. Let's see what we have in our back papers. I don't want that. We have some vellum, but it's sticking it on because I still haven't found the best glue for vellum. So we'll leave the vellum. We have some dots. We have some pockets. It looks cute there. Some more of this dark paper. Oops. That's why I shouldn't go raw with scissors. Quite like that. So I feel like it needs something else. So there is that. And I'm thinking that I may need to oil my chair. Some more of these quotes. Just the Tim Holtz quotes. You're capable of becoming more than you realize. I think that's it. Oh, wait, cut it though. You're capable of becoming more than you realize. Okay, I'm just going to put some bits on this. Because they're not very sticky anymore. Okay, and now the back. I thought I was recording and I wasn't. So quick update. I decorated this card and made a little like tuck spot. Oh, it's lifted there. It's because it's so thick and shiny. Okay, we'll just hold that down for a bit while I talk through the rest. I used this die and some of the green cardstock. I thought the background needed something. And then these little hearts were actually, I'll show you this because I've still left it on there. So some of the paw prints were made of hearts, and then there was some little hearts in between. And so I just used those just to fill in the extra blank space. So we will need something to go in this tuck spot. And what else I did was I just quickly knocked up the little notebook. So just some strips of paper, and I stapled them together at the top. I glued them down, and then just with a bit of scrapbook paper to cover the staples. And I think I'll probably stamp something on these, like some paw prints or something, just to give it a bit of interest. I want to put a pocket here. I did pull out this piece of cardstock, well, scrapbook paper should I say. I think it's pretty near spot on. And look what came in the post. My little punch. I tried it on paper, it worked on paper. Let's see if it works on something thicker. It does! It's not very central, but hold on. Okay, so I think I want to decorate that up a bit first before I put it on. So what have we got? The one on the floor. Of course the one on the floor. I have a desk and everything is on the floor. Oh, so these are just all my little scrappy bits. Oh, that would be quite cool. I'm gonna use scissors because that's a fairly straight line. Put that there. Okay, so that is one pocket, and I'm going to stick that on there like so. Oh, but firstly, I think I want to do something here, and you know what I want to do? A bit of stenciling with this, and I also got, when I was out, one of these. Let's see how this works. I'm going to turn this upside down, or to the side, whichever. I don't know what it's doing. I don't like it. It's not gone on pink, that's for sure. We now need to cover that. So hold on, bring my pocket in. What have we got we can put up there? so there we have our little pocket. How cute is that? I mean, I'm thinking now she looks a little bit worried, but oh, she could be surprised. Ooh. So I'm going to leave it here for today, and let's just put this in like so. I might attach some string or just tie something around it, and I may move it. I am now thinking I want it over here, you know, but I don't know. We'll leave it there for now. So I'm going to make, did I say this already? I can't remember. I'm going to make the ephemera off camera because it's just made collaging on bits of card basically. We've seen that already. It's just going to be like that but on a card, and I'll do some more bits off camera. Let's see, got some stuff to make for there and there. Little fabric flip. Oh, forgot about that. So cute. And so I will see you next time. Bye.